Welcome to Alpha Ventures Integrated Farms. Zoologist Alan Ibrahim Alpha on board. It's the evening regime and we are doing the transfer of catfish juveniles into the natural pond after hatchery for over 2 to 3 weeks now. So watch how this is done, and I'm counting. 54, 55, 56, 57, 59, 60 gone, 60 gone, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 69, and 70 gone. I'll do this for the remaining ones in that part there. I have over 400 pieces of them to be transferred into this pond, and I'm going to observe them for the next 3 months and above until they get to table size. So you can take a look at how they are swimming. They feel so happy, maintaining their buoyancy as they swim from one end of the pond to another, because water is their natural habitat. So enjoy the view. It's the afternoon/evening regime. Zoologist Alan Ibrahim Alpha on the field, monitoring the activities of the juvenile catfishes after introduction into the pond, barely 48 hours. So they are feeding, and their feeding movements causing a lot of water bubbles or ripples across the surface of the water. They are quite energetic. I'm checking for any sign of mortality, but at this point there's no any sign of mortality rate. Means all of them are active, all of them are agile, none is weak, none is having any form of physiological or anatomical or metabolic disorder. So they are actively feeding, which is why we ensure we give them their fish pellets to keep them lively. They are in such a lively environment, as they can feel the essence of the aquatic habitat here. Even though it is in an earthen pond, they can feel the natural ambience of their habitat here in an aquatic environment confined in an earthen pond. They are moving gracefully. I think the water level has dropped, hoping to increase as it's coming out from the waterbed. And thank goodness, or thank our stars, it is the rainy season, so the water rises up to the very brim of this earthen pond, and by so doing they have sufficient water level to go up and down in a submersive and immersive manner. So submersive is when they go right down beneath the pond, and immersive is when they come right up and you see them floating, flying, or swimming with great buoyancy from one point to another. Studying them gives me quite a pleasure, and it's an obsession dealing with aquatic organisms as a zoologist. Nature science it is. Natural scientist, Zoologist Alan says so.